Guys, it's Mo here, and here's 10 advanced tips on Yasuo. Tip number 1. Yasuo can EQ a target while being in range of a knocked up target, and immediately press R after, so the Q gets transferred, granting you 1 stack after the ult is completed. It's a lot easier to use with friendly knockups, but can be done by your own with enough attack speed. This is called an air blade. Tip number 2. Yasuo can flash during his EQ animation to reposition himself and catch enemies off guard. This will give your opponent no time to react and flash. Tip number 3. Yasuo can incorporate both the Beyblade and the air blade, tips number 1 and 2, to create what is called a keyblade. Tip number 4. If you airblade a knocked up target with 1 stack of Steel Tempest, you'll obtain a tornado, and your stacks won't be diminished. Tip number 5. If you dash while your Q is on cooldown at 0.5 seconds or lower, it will actually shave off that amount of time on your cooldown, and it will allow you to activate Q as you dash. Tip number 6. Yasuo can throw out his wind wall in the middle of his dash. Tip number 7. As many of you know, Yasuo can Q flash. However, his Q flash can be in any direction, and it is very useful to confuse opponents. Tip number 8. It's beneficial to have a minion in between you and your opponent when poking with Q so you don't draw minion aggro. Tip number 9. After ulting a target, it is ideal to auto Q auto to both cancel the animation of your auto attack and get the most damage out. Tip number 10. Yasuo can Q before ulting off an ally knockup, and his Q will be thrown from his ult position. Thank you guys for watching. The growth of the channel has been like crazy the past month, and I'm excited to see what happens in the future. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below for updates on upcoming videos and streams. See you guys next time.